Saved by a bird, Katrin. And there was only one person who could have sent it.
Then the Major turned, closest thing to the devil I'd ever seen. "Do you realize what you've done?" he roared, inches from my face. "Do you have any idea what was on those papers?"
I told my superiors I found the plans in no man's land. I could not decipher the information they contained, but I hear we are to be moved to Pasendale.
I don't expect you to believe this, but not only did that bird fly back to me, it brought a message with it. Danke, hero. Could it be possible that this bird of mine somehow found the German?
I have arrived at Pasendale. Every man now carries a gas mask. Some question why the officers even expect a gas attack. But I know. How much had the young Canadian suffered to give me this information?
Truth be told, most of war is just kind of waiting around for something to happen. And I waited at Passchendaele for months before something finally did.
Bonjour, bonjour tout le monde, c'est Sandrock, bienvenue pour un nouveau épisode sur 11-11. C'est reparti pour, je pense, la dernière ligne droite du let's play. Alors, qui vais-je choisir? J'avais choisi Kurt la dernière fois. Allez, on va choisir...
Hell, I survived Vimy. If I got lucky, maybe I'd survive Passchendaele.
Hey, Harry! Barrett was looking for you. Move along, friend. Ah, there you are. Good of you to join us, Lambert. Get up there, boy. Take photos. What are you, a coward? Climb that ladder. I'm waiting, Lambert. Do your damn job.
No one wanted to go over the top. Not a single one of us. Hell, I just did what we all did. I followed orders. For my country. For the greater good. For Julia.
Another massacre begun. Once more, we traded blood for yards gained. And amongst it all, the cat was nowhere to be found. It may seem like madness, but I promised Lucy she would meet the cat one day. I promised.
Bitte hilf mir, Kurt! Meine Gasmaske!
Kurt, unser Scharfschütze hat einen Trupp in der Nähe gesehen, aber ich kann sie nicht richtig hören. Kannst du dir mal den Verstärker im ersten Graben ansehen? Wir müssen in Verbindung bleiben, sonst ist die Schlacht für uns verloren.
Gott, hilf mir!
Wir werden verlieren mit Schweißen. Danke, mein Freund.
Both sides fought to control a church, the largest landmark on the battlefield.
Soon, this will all be a bad dream. We can't go further! Rick, the pin is in! If only we could cut off their communication! What the hell is this doing, Harry? This is no place I'll get left. Looking for battle! We can't go further! Last I saw it, Rick, the pin is in! If only we could cut off their communication! He wants to find Barrett. Head to the. He wants to find Barrett. Head to the cemetery. No way through this side, Harry! Gunpowder and bullets weren't enough. We had to invent gas. These two got hit by the gas. No more fighting for them. They're alive, but they'll be sent back to the rear. wants to find Barrett. Head to the cemetery. Someone, please!
I guess we thought we could gas him out, but the Germans held steady. I'd let the Major down recently. I wanted to prove myself, to make it up to him. Only, I didn't know how.
Fluch, das Funkgerät ist kaputt. Kannst du es reparieren, Kurt? Bitte. Wir müssen die Verbindung wiederherstellen. Oder es ist aus mit uns.
Somewhere out there was the cat. I had to find her.
Ich hab vorhin deine Katze weglaufen sehen. Geht es dir gut? Irgendwas hat ihr wohl Angst gemacht. Sie rannte in Richtung Kirche. Irgendwas hat ihr wohl Angst gemacht. Sie rannte in Richtung Kirche. Bleib in Deckung kurz! Sie warten bloß darauf, uns da draußen zu erledigen!
She was safe. Thank God. I later wondered if she led me to that place on purpose. As if she knew something I did not. But I'm superstitious like that.
Harry, Barrett's gone mad. He's gonna get himself killed. Chris are holding us off from the tower. There's our goddamn artillery.
I remember it clearly. I saw a side of Barrett that day I'd never seen before, and that I wouldn't soon forget. Every man has his demons.
Like that. Okay? Or I could do this all day.
The war took its toll on all of us, even Barrett.
Over here, Harry! Get a photo of this. Just for me, eh?
I didn't see the shell, didn't know what happened, but I knew I needed help.
Harry, bist du das? Das ist unglaublich.
What happened? Am I dead?
Beweg dich nicht, verstanden? Ich helfe dir. Nicht bewegen.
What are you doing? You're German.
Hier sind wir erstmal sicher. Wie geht es dir? Bist du verletzt?
Whoa. How am I still alive?
Hörst du? Da kommen Soldaten. Das klingt nach Deutschen. Versteck dich irgendwo, los. Hey!
Da war etwas bei den Wänden. Irgendwo hat sich einer versteckt. Den erwischen wir schon. Irgendwo hat sich einer versteckt. Den erwischen wir schon. Hast du hier Tommys gesehen, Kurt? Irgendwo hat sich einer versteckt. Den erwischen wir schon. Was machst du denn, Kurt? Da ist nur was hinter der Kiste. Was machst du hier, Kurt? Wenn du irgendwelche Tommys siehst, dann sag es uns.
Ich glaube, da hinten war was. Da hinten.
Hey, Kurt! Heb mal den Balken hoch! Ich muss da durch! Irgendwo hat sich einer versteckt. Den erwischen wir schon. Da ist jemand! Ich habe auch was gehört. Da vorne!
Sucht alles ab, Männer.
Wenn ich den erwische, ist er dran.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm just a photographer. Understand?
Hey,
Photographer.
hey, Freund, lasst ihn. Seht ihr nicht? Er hat doch keine Waffe. Lasst ihn.
Halt dich da raus!
Ein tried to save him,
He tried to save me.
but I failed.
Hey! Birdman! Wake up! Come with me. We don't got much time. You transfer out tomorrow, right? Well, this is your last chance to get your camera back. Come on.
A prisoner of war. A phrase I'd never have understood back home in Canada. But there I was, 4 months into a stretch, at the pleasure of the German army. I was to be transferred out to the country. I'll never forget that last day. They'd taken my notebook, my camera. This was my last chance to get them back.
Come on, Harry. So, on cleaning duty this morning, I went through all their cupboards. I got your camera, your notebook, and anything else with your name on. I stashed it all together. It's ready to go. Listen, I'm on a break, but they got me cleaning the guard block again. You know what that means? Today's the day, Birdman. Shift starts again soon, and there's only one guard right now. Come on. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Okay, Birdman, time to do your thing. Wait until I'm inside. You distract the Fritz, and I'll get your stuff. I'll meet you out back. I've already stashed your things. I just need a distraction, like we discussed, right?
Komm rein, Julia.
Wir verhungern hier noch.
Und erfrieren.
Die Gefangenen jammern ja auch ständig, aber...
Hey, auf dem Land ist es noch schlimmer. Da wird langsam alles knapp.
I've heard stories. Prisoners dying out in the country. Be careful.
You transfer out soon, Harry. You worried about where you'll end up?
Blöde Gefangene. Jemand sollte sie alle erschießen. Alle.
Come here. Hurry, quick. Here's your stuff. Go hide it in your bunk before anyone sees.
I had to hide them. A stack of letters. Months' worth. The guards have been holding all of our mail. Now you'd think, that many letters from Julia, I'd have torn them open. But if I got caught, I'd never get out. I had to hide them. It was torture.
Du, Gefangener! Weg von dem Zaun oder ich schieße!
I'd also forgotten that Kurt had given me his address, back in Vimy. He lived on a farm, and I was due to be transferred out to the country. It gave me an idea, and I knew just the man who could help. Yes.
Dear Katrin, 4 months of asking and still they do not grant my leave. All that is left is my duty now. I wake some mornings forgetting why I came here in the first place. The only thing that keeps me going, the only light I see are these letters home to you and our darling daughter. The weather here has turned a lot colder. I ride surrounded by snow. Please tell Lucy.
So I had Kurt's address, and was to be transferred to the country the next day. If anyone knew how to change a movement order, it would be my friend Julian.
Change the address on your movement orders? Impossible. You're crazy. You can try, but it's your funeral, Birdman. Follow me. Right in the cabinet at the back. But that's the officers' quarters. You're not getting in there without a damn good distraction.
Soccer. I hadn't played since I was at school. I hated sports. I was never any good at them. But, for my plan, I didn't need to be.
Wow, no more football for us. Our ball's stuck in the roof.
Well done, well done.
Just leave me alone.
Wow, no more football for us. Our ball's stuck in the roof.
Well done, well done.
I can't believe it, Harry. Thank you so much. You want to play? Come on. Okay, wait until I'm ready, and then shoot.
Come on, Harry.
One lucky kick was all I needed, and I got it. That ball was my way in.
Teufel soll das? Hier liegt überall Glas. Ah, schon wieder dieser dämliche Ball. Jeden Tag immer das Gleiche. Verfluchter Krieg.
I was on the train before I had the chance to finally read Julia's letters. I was so distracted. I didn't even care if I was going to Kurt's farm or not. My heart was pounding.
Dear Harry, thank you for all the wonderful photos you send to me. I received no reply from my last letter. Please write back. My dearest Harry, I will not believe harm has come to you. I cannot bear the thought of a world without you in it. I love you, Julia.
And for the first time, those letters carried the scent of her sweet, sweet perfume. I had to get home.
It had been nearly a year since I had seen my home, since I had seen my family. I could not sleep. At home, I dreamt of war. At war, I dreamt of home.
Bon, on va changer un peu. On va mettre,
As long as I was home, I would take care of my family. I had 10 days at home and barely knew where to begin. I knew only that Lucy needed me. I could not even bring myself to enter my son's room.
Mama sagt, du erzählst nicht gerne vom Krieg. Warum, Papa? Mama sagt, wir haben nichts zu essen, weil Krieg ist. Warum braucht der Krieg das ganze Essen, Papa? Hat Lotti dir im Krieg geholfen, Papa? Ist Lotti eine deutsche Katze, Papa? Was hat sie in Frankreich gemacht? Meinst du, ich kann auch mal in den Krieg, Papa? Ich will auch gegen den Feind kämpfen, wie du. Ich hab solchen Hunger, Papa. Wenn wir den Krieg gewinnen, gibt es dann wieder Essen? Was hältst du von dem Namen Lotti, Papa? Passt er zu ihr? Ich möchte eine große Scheibe, Papa.
Es tut mir leid, Liebes. Dieses Stück Brot muss lange reichen.
Baust du immer noch an der Flugmaschine? Mama hat gesagt, du hättest im Schlaf geschrien. Ist alles in Ordnung? Danke, Papa. Du hast mir gefehlt.
Guten Morgen, Kurt. Ich habe Dr. Siegfrieds Stethoskop aus dem Dorf mitgebracht. Für Luzi. Luzi, hast du dein Brot gegessen? Wir brauchen Feuerholz, Kurt. Oh, wir brauchen frisches Wasser aus dem Brunnen, Kurt. Holst du bitte etwas?
Things were different at home. Weird. We have all changed, I fear. Maybe it was Lucy's illness. Maybe it was the war. But I never mentioned Max, for I could not speak of my failure. I did what I could, but we remained hungry.
To most on the Allied side, Germany was a machine, efficient and relentless. But there were people starving on that train, people that needed help.
Ich habe solchen Hunger.
Du hast in diesem Wagen nichts verloren, Gefangener. Raus hier!
Geh weg! Geh weg! Was ist?
I remember a carriage of wounded German soldiers. Some gestured to me for food. I wasn't the hero Julia thought I was. I couldn't help these people. But I could take photos. One day, I thought, when I'm back in Canada, I'll show people what happened.
So lasse ich mich nicht fotografieren.
And as I took those photos, I wondered, had my plan to get to Kurt's farm even worked?
Was ist los?
I remember that little girl so clearly. She was alone. And she was hungry. I couldn't just leave her. Maybe the adults on board could spare a little food.
Man hört so einiges. Alle die Mörder. Ob es im Dorf wohl mehr Lebensmittel gibt? Ja, ich habe Greta gebeten, uns eine Vollration aufzugeben. Können Sie darauf
Whoever that chocolate belonged to, they'd be happy to feed a starving child. Or that's what I told myself anyway.
Hör mal, aber sag's nicht weiter. Ich habe etwas Fleisch verpflegt. Das ist dabei.
Schokolade? Hey, was glotzt du so?
Er hat Schokolade.
Geh weg!
Schokolade. Bitte.
Ach, du hast hier nichts verloren. Raus hier!
Oh, danke für die Schokolade.
And for some reason, it reminded me of the man whose life I accidentally sent Allied intelligence to. The German and his cat.
Hey.
Hey, Lotti. Hier, Lotti. Kätzchen. Lotti ist so lustig. Hey, Lotti. Was machst du hier, Lotti? Hier, Kätzchen. Lotti. Komm hierher.
I did what I could, but Lucy remained ill.
Kurt, komm schnell! Wir brauchen dich!
Oh.
I wish I knew how to help my little girl. I came home to see my wife and my daughter, to spend time with my family, and yet none of us spoke. I thought I could come home from the war. I thought I could leave it behind. But I understand now, Katrin, and I'm sorry. I can never leave the war behind. The war follows me wherever I go.
Sure enough, I found myself on Kurt's doorstep. I didn't know how he'd react. It's one thing being friends with the enemy in a tunnel underground, but another being friends out in the open. I needn't have worried, though. Kurt and his family were kind to me. They took me in, gave me a bed to sleep in, cooked me meals. In return, I helped out on the farm and did what I could around the house. A few days later, Kurt took me to a nearby village. There were things his family needed. Lucy, his daughter, was sick. And Germany was struggling to feed itself by that time. Everyone was hungry.
Bon, c'est ici qu'on va se quitter. Je vous dis à la prochaine. Ciao.
Yo, c'est Ukato, la mascotte d'Otaku's Mafia World. Et on se dit à bientôt dans de superbes vidéos.